Hey there, wrestling fans. It's Michelle from FTW here to talk Total Divas. This week's episode, we have Team Cena versus Team Bella. A little healthy competition between boyfriend girlfriend with Nikki and John. And, well, I don't know if you'd say by the end of it that it was really healthy because John wanted to have fun with it, but Nikki was super competitive, so much so that she was just like out of her mind, annoyed at John, ready to kill him. And by the end of it, he had won every competition that they done, and the last one was beer pong, and he ended up winning that too, and Nikki threw a beer on him. So she was pretty sore loser, and John is like very, very good at talking her down. With that, he went and apologized to her after she stomped upstairs mad because he won every competition and he wasn't taking it seriously and he was just being foolish. And he apologized to her for being silly. And so then she realizes, wow, she's the one that's being silly and a bit crazed over a competition with her boyfriend. So that was the Bella Cena saga for this week. And the next saga I would have to talk about would be Natty and Paige. They are doing a lot of wrestling together, and Paige has this whole sexual thing where she kind of like does things to the other divas during her match. Well, as you can imagine, Natty is not happy about that and doesn't want to be part of it. So we see by the end of it that they're having a match together, and Nikki kind of goes to Paige and says, I want to have just a normal match. Let it tell a story. Let it be a good story, but let's not have any craziness in it. Let's see if, that it would be okay for little kids to watch. And, if Stephanie was watching it with her daughters, it would be okay for her daughters to see. And so Paige decides to lick Natty's face. Yeah, that did not go over well with Natty. However, Natty did discuss afterwards the fact that yes, it did make the crowd go wild, and the crowd did enjoy that Natty got so mad and just attacked her more. So Natty said maybe we can find a happy medium with the sexual stuff. So Natty's has had a hard time with the last three new divas. Summer Rae, who's no longer on the show, they clashed like nobody's business. Then her and Rosa had a little bit of a sexual issues, and now her and Paige likewise. I don't know, Natty, are you sending out vibes? But anyway, she seems to be a target for Girls Gone Wild. The next one is a little bit of a serious note. Eva Marie has silicone breast implants, and as it would turn out, she was having lumps and a lot of pain in one of her breasts, and it would turn out that she was actually leaking silicone into her body, and she needed to have surgery right away. But she was on top of her game and did not want to have the surgery. I can understand that. She's like right there. She's wrestling AJ Lee. She's in the light. She's on Raw, and she's right there doing lots of shows and right in her prime of her wrestling. But so even though it's very serious, she cancels her surgery, and Jonathan gets very upset with her and told her that she was putting her career over her health, and also that she was being very immature about it. And she couldn't see that, understandably, because she kind of just wanted to keep rolling. And so it was a big deal to her, but in the end, he had called work on her behalf, crossing the line a bit, Jonathan. Called work on her behalf, and so she wasn't happy about that, but then she wasn't able to wrestle, and she was forced into doing her surgery. Um, but at the end of it all, she struggled with it, but she did tell Jonathan he was right, and so all is well that ends well with those two. This season they seem to been hitting, you know, the honeymoon is over, and they've been hitting a few rough patches with the whole married life thing, which is a challenge for sure. And so I'm sure we will see more drama with them throughout this season. This is a different season of Total Divas, not the usual energy. People have changed, and I don't know where they're headed with it, but a good episode nevertheless. I don't know if I'm enjoying it as much as I've enjoyed other seasons, but we'll see. We'll see what's to come.